Hello YouTube, doing a little splitting here this morning. We've had a squirrel running around in here, chewing on bags and making a mess. Might have to get Mike over there to come talk to this squirrel. Have him quit chewing on our bags. Damn, there he is there. Like people, some squirrels. Okay. So we just split this. $15.3. Cherry 17, so it's okay. Hardly couldn't use this for bagwood though. 17. This is good stuff. Amazing, this property here, this 31 acres and the other 19 we sold, I mean, has just supplied us with wood. Unbelievable. It's just a lot easier now that I'm older to go down and just get a triaxle load and work it up to the sales. But there's sure a lot of dead trees between the ash and the oak wilt, ash beetle. Something's attacking our locust. I've taken locust down 23, 24 inches in diameter. I don't think we've got any locust here that's any size over 14, maybe, but something's really attacking all the indigenous species here on the farm. The maples don't grow very big. The cherry trees don't grow very big. The biggest trees we get seem to be the sycamores and the red scarlet oaks. I've got a scarlet oak that's probably 5 to 5.5 inches in diameter and 85 foot tall. That is dying, and I ain't gonna touch it.
5.5 foot.
I'll have to I'll have to fly Daniel down, show him how to take down one of them big trees. But I ain't messing with something that big. You know, a 5.5 foot tree with a 25 inch bar, and an old sucker that can't even look up to see what the tree's doing because of his neck. Beautiful piece of walnut here. Let's check the moisture on this walnut.
That's the walnut that we got the other day.
Let's check this out. Walnut's running 17.6. But I have a great logger that brings me triaxle loads. He bringing me trees that's been dead standing for 3 years. So I can get them and work them up, and they're in that 27 to 30% range. And then they stay in that building. Never get rained on. No moisture from the ground because it's concrete. Position, so it's a very good breeze through it all the time. And I pulled out of there, and right now anything that was running 30 now is 19. And we got ash in there about 8% now. So I give him an extra $100 to haul them because he hauls my triaxles from deep in West Virginia. But
Here's the piece from the current bags I'm selling.
all right, here's the piece of the current bag she's selling. And this was when we split it, probably 27, and it's been in that building, and now it's at 10.5. That's what covering your wood can do. Keeping it dry, not getting rained on, good ventilation. And I don't have any reason to stack it at this point because it dries in that pile. I guess it's the pieces of wood that's all random thrown in there that I don't know. Just by luck we found out. I mean, we was raising cattle in that building. We never designed it for no firewood. But with that overhang that's on it and facing east in the open end, a west open end and a southern open end, and blocked on the north side, it'd take a kiln to work better than that building. But could be the geographic location here in Northern Virginia. I don't know. Like I said, that building was not designed for wood, but it's about the most perfect design you could ever have for drying firewood. I got scarlet oak that was put in there, 38% moisture in I guess it was February, and you can pull pieces out of there now, and they're running 19.6 to 21.2, which that's just unheard of for oak. So, and I have the same thing up in my wood stove. It's not covered, laying outside, and it hadn't dropped 5% in moisture. So the building's what's doing it. Sure is nice to have a splitter that works other than that DR junk. Now, I saw one of my comments, the guy said he had a DR and it worked good. I think there was no problem with DR. I had a DR road grader, I got a DR stump grinder. I've been very happy with DR, but they are just ass now. I mean, they're telling people that we had an 18 gauge wire hooked up to it. And I'm going to tell whoever said that, you're full of shit. You're just flat full of shit. We had 12 gauge wire on a 20 amp circuit feeding that splitter. So you can kiss my ass. Tell everybody that we had an 18 gauge wire going to it. Kind of pissed me off, so they didn't tell me that. But we did everything we could with that, and it's a piece of junk. And I brought it back to life, and the issues with it is their dummies. Biggest issue was their dummies, DR, and their overload switch. The light gauge wires are all pulled together, and it's designed to fail. It's designed to not last. And shame on Generac for buying something like that or running something like that, because I've got your whole house generator that we just love, and I'll replace it with a Generac. But I got no use for DR. They didn't even care. Dealer didn't care. No coming out looking at it. 10 miles from the dealer. Nobody cares. Got 8 pieces.
Huh?
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that anyway.
Do what?
After that guy commented that
That's
DR told him that we was using an 18 gauge. All right, YouTube. thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate everybody's prayers when we were sick. We're back to 100%.